Just woke up from a dream, y'all, that I wish I can share the details with y'all, but nah, I don't. When it's good, I don't always put my stuff out there. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because sometimes we don't understand why something is happening for a very long time. And I remember just having very vivid dreams. There's one particular dream I had as a child that I still remember to this day because it was so freaking weird. And I'll never forget when a student was presenting. I used to make my kids do what is called readers. Students did Twilight. That's when Twilight first came out, before it hit the movies, and the kids were super into it in middle school. And the young lady had shared that the author had the Twilight was birthed out of very vivid dreams. I might have told some of you this story before. And then it hit me in that moment when she was sharing that in the middle of class. Ryan, you have very vivid dreams. So at the time I had a BlackBerry phone. That goes to show how long ago this was. I had a BlackBerry phone. So I noticed all these dreams I had and started recording my dreams in my BlackBerry. And then from the BlackBerry, it went to Google Docs. Now I'm in between Google Docs and using voice recorder on my phone. Nevertheless, Reverse, that was once called Boomerang. First, it was called Boomerang, was birthed out of a dream. Reverse was, Boomerang was originally a dream where Donovan and Monica not fell in love, they reunited at a class reunion. And I don't remember if it was the 10 year or the 20 year, but when I was writing the dream down, I realized I don't want to start here. I want to go from the beginning when it started. And that's where the middle grade novel came from. Now, will I take this series all the way up to the point that they're adults? I don't know. We will see what Monica and Donovan does in my head. Nevertheless, sometimes we don't understand that what God has given us to be prosperous, to be wealthy, our purpose, our passion is right in us. It's nothing we have to reinvent. It's nothing we have to sometimes you may have to get more training. Like I'm gonna have to get training and learn script writing and playwriting and all that type of stuff. And that's something I've never really shared out loud. I talk about writing when I tell y'all about God pouring in my spirit on the way for my first, it wasn't my first open mic, but it was, I remember an open mic with a particular writing mentor in Charlotte. And I remember God distinctly laying out the things I was called to write. And one of those things he listed was plays and movies. I've never really shared that because I've been afraid to share that because people are dream killers. Nevertheless, I have ideas. Like I shared matter of fact, when me and Dee did our podcast, which I'm gonna start, I just had a very vivid dream that I know will be a movie. It will definitely be a movie. I didn't give her the ideas, but that was my first time really sharing with someone. I have movies in my head. I just have to develop them. It could be a mini series. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to say is whatever you need is in you. You may have to further cultivate it. You may have to further learn about it. I'm not saying you're going to be automatically gifted to the point that when you put stuff out there, it won't be rejected. It won't be criticized. But there's something already inside of you that God gave you a gift. For some people, it's cooking. You come up with recipes that nobody else comes up with. You're able to put things together and taste and season to put things together. For some of you, it's how you work with children. You have a patience in you like I did that no one else has. My sister cousin used to tell me all the time, Ryan, I don't know how you do it. Mind you, she worked with older people. She worked with children at one point, and then eventually she works with older people. And she didn't understand how I willingly worked with middle school students, willingly, and enjoyed it. So there is something God placed inside of all of us. How people come up with music. Y'all, and that's another area I don't tell people about. I sing. That's why I got back on the choir. I sing and I have songs I have written. It's just a matter of me getting with a musician. And I tried to do that back in 2000 when I wrote my first song. And I don't think he was taking me seriously. So it's just a matter of me getting with people. I have 2 guitars sitting in my closet right now. I have work to, basically, I'm telling y'all, I have work to do. In the midst of getting all this content on my phone, trust me, I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the work. I am really sit with yourself, see what gifts you have inside of you, see what talents you have, and tap into that. Tap into that. And before I cut this off, because this video is longer than I expected to, I'll even admit, I remember with teaching was the only purpose plan part of my life that I'll admit I did not see at first. I did not. My mom saw it. She's a former educator. Of course, she was a current teacher when she told me this, but I didn't see it when she told me. I was like, teaching? No. Because all I saw was writing. All I saw was Essence Magazine. That's me flying across the country, interviewing different stars, and that's all I saw. Okay, hence the podcast. Nevertheless, God revealed, eventually it came to me, Ryan, you keep working with kids. All your jobs, all your after school work, all your participation, your volunteering is dealing with kids. Let's do something with that. And that's when God took me into the classroom. And I've been there for 20 years. So now I'm coming back full circle to writing along with I'm still working with kids, but I got my mentoring group, which is about to be a nonprofit. But y'all, I'm excited about life. And I just wanted to share that and be encouragement to y'all.